25 minutes past 6 on your rural report. We come back to Gippsland now because state and federal government funding will see a methane reduction trial at Gippsland's Ellenbank Smart Farm continue. The trial involves a probiotic product manufactured by Terragen, which will be fed to the farm's dairy cows. The company's managing director, Jim Cooper, says it builds on a previous study conducted last year.
It has a really good effect on their general health. And also it increases their productivity. So we know from University of Queensland trials a few years ago, they produce about 0.8 of a litre more milk every day. But a year ago, we went to Ellenbank, just outside of Warragul in Victoria, because we had a feeling that we might also reduce methane, but we weren't sure. We'd proven in the laboratory it worked, but we wanted to prove it in the field. And I travelled around Australia and interviewed all the research bodies that could do this kind of research. And I'm very pleased that we chose the Ellenbank team in Victoria. Very long established research farm that's been running since the late 1940s, but they really do have a worldwide reputation. And they showed, and we announced in April last year, in addition to all our productivity and health benefits, we also reduced methane by 7.5%. But the scientists said, look, we're only dosing 10 mils. What if we dosed a lot more? And that is the subject of this week's announcement, where the federal government has agreed to fund round 2 of the research. Can we get an even higher reduction of methane from this terrific healthy product if we dose higher amounts? So that's what we're studying next.
So tell me a bit more about that. How will this trial run? How do you measure it?
Oh, well, they've got, the reason why I'm so impressed with Ellenbank is they use a very accurate way of measuring methane emissions. And it's called, the acronym it has is SF6, sulfur hexafluoride. But it doesn't involve putting the cows into chambers where their emissions are measured. They live their lives like they normally do out in the field. These cows, next February when we do the trial, will be on pasture at the Ellenbank farm. And they wear these little vacuum canisters on the back, which have a mouthpiece near their nostrils, because the cows actually burp the methane out of their bodies. So they measure it that way.
At what point do you find out if this is commercially viable, or have you done sort of a cost-benefit analysis? Can you talk me through the numbers there?
Yeah. We know it's commercially viable because we've been selling it for 4 years. And our market share is increasing. So that number of 1 in 23 cows in the product every day is increasing. And we're actually doing our next stock exchange announcement in a couple of days' time, and we'll announce the change in the market share. But our product's actually, another feature of our product compared to the others is that we've been in the market for 4 years. We don't have to do we don't have to grow our product in trials and be ready in 4 years' time. We've been here for 4 years. We're actually very cost effective. So it's 11 cents Australian for a farmer per day, per head, per cow to use our product. So if this next round of Ellenbank research is able to establish with higher doses an even better methane result, we'll be very excited about the potential to help Australia get to carbon neutral by, or at least do the reductions that the government set us by 2030.
That was Jim Cooper from Terragen speaking there. That's the company behind that methane reduction trial that's underway at the Ellenbank Smart Farm in Gippsland.